everyone, and welcome to part 18 of the Tiny Wanderland. First of all, I want to apologize completely for the delay. So much has been going on with the project, guys. So much has been going on. First of all, I want to call your attention to something. Down in the thumbnail, in the very beginning of the video, over in the far left, you've probably been seeing Pound Backstory. Did you notice it's not there anymore? You didn't? Well, it is. That's because we are finally living in the moment, per se. We are in Cedar City, Utah. We survived the showdown. We survived the fiasco with Carl Kunzman. We survived Prescott Valley. We survived Arizona. We survived the Tetons. We survived everything. And we are here. And you may be asking yourself a little bit about Cedar City. And in another episode, I'm going to go into Cedar City extremely detailed but for right now, I'm just going to keep it pretty basic. What I will tell you is we had driven a long way. We were tired and we were anxious. We knew there were people here who could help us, but we didn't know exactly what it was going to take to get here. The first thing we had to do, the very first thing before anything else, actually, Heather may correct me on this, but I think the second thing, I think we checked into the Abbey Inn, which you've heard about in previous episodes. We checked into the Abbey Inn for a whopping, are you ready for this? A whopping 1 month stay is what we told them we were coming for. Crazy, I know, it's just crazy. Now, we did arrive last night, so technically it's the next day, but I'm not going to be so good with timing on this. You're just going to have to bear with me on that. But the first thing we had to do after we checked in the hotel was find a place to put the Ballena, the future Tiny Wanderer. Now you're thinking, well, just go stick it in a storage unit. That itself was going to be a challenge because every place we looked, it didn't matter if it was small or big, they were full up with people with their RVs. So what people will do is they will take their RV and they will stick it in one of these units. And then 2 weeks out of the year, when they get released from their cubicle, they will take it and they'll drive across the country and they'll do their vacation, whatever, and they'll consider themselves world explorers. And then they'll come back and they'll put it back in the storage unit and it'll sit there for the rest of the year. That's what they do. So every single cubicle or storage unit was taken up with one of these RVs or trailers or project or people's junk or whatever. But the point is, we were driving around the city trying to find a place to put this thing. So as you can see in the very first picture I'm going to show you, there is one of the storage units that we were checking out. And we were just trying to get, if you'll excuse me a second, guys, I'm getting notifications here and I shouldn't be. I found out why. Perfect. That's all that. Okay. I don't know if those are going to end up on the recording, so I just don't want to be disturbed while I'm recording this. So we just called place after place. It didn't matter. No matter where we went, nobody had a home for this. So we tooled around town a little bit more. We must have stopped up at a Walmart. And we went down one place. This company was called, I believe they were called Thunderbolt Storage. And I called the lady up and she said, oh yeah, you can bring your trailer down here. But then she's like, oh, you want to work on it in the parking lot? Oh, no, our insurance won't let you. So we needed a place. We needed a place that no one was going to be around. We didn't care about security or cameras or fences or gates or check-in and check-outs. We just needed this really industrial looking place where we could be left alone to deconstruct the Ballena and reconstruct and construct the Tiny Wanderer. Well, we went down to the airport because it looked kind of industrial, and we found this place at the very end of this road called Ace Storage. We knew nothing about these people, but what we did know was this place looked so run down. I mean, it looked like there were literally tumbleweeds rolling through the parking lot. It looked like no one had been here for years, and we thought this is perfect. So we got in touch with the owners. Turns out their office was back in Cedar City, and he said any unit that is unlocked is the unit I have available. So at this point, we started kind of playing the whole Goldilocks and the Three Bears feeling. One storage unit was just the right size, but the door was too small to get the trailer underneath. One was small, too small, but a big door. Another one had some stuff in it from a previous owner. So we just kind of, as you can see here, we kind of did the whole, oh, this size is too big. Oh, this size is too small. Okay, and then we finally, after a lot of work, and I guess this cool picture of this old taxi cab, we found what would become known as the lair, but was the home for the Ballena. What you are looking at is a 30-foot long by 18 feet wide by 13 feet high storage unit at the very, very back of Cedar City. And we were so excited to find this place, guys. You have no idea. Like, we had come, forever, and here we finally found it. And little Koo was there as well, just ready to go. And we were like, okay, we found it. We went back to the hotel. I went to take a 20-minute nap. That ended up being like a 4-hour nap because I was so exhausted. But the exhaustion was just starting, guys. Next up was to go visit our friend Robert Keown of Utah Builders. He was going to become our friend as well as our welder and our fabricator extraordinaire. There's a picture of the trailer parked at Robert's shop. And there is a picture of me with the first of many, many cash outlays to build this project. And there's a picture of Maggie and little Koo, but as you can notice, the trailer is not there because it was at Robert's shop. So now we kind of settled into our what would become our home for a long time. We did have some food. I think that's a picture that Heather took of after I went out to run an errand and the trailer wasn't there, and so little Koo was all that was behind. Then I went back to Robert's to see the progress, and that's a picture of Robert. You'll get better pictures of him in later episodes, but as you can see, he was already getting to work putting the tanks underneath the Ballena. Now, when we met Robert, we told him exactly what we wanted, and then when we come to see him in Cedar City, we said, this is exactly what we want to do, and Robert's like, okay, leave it with me for a few days, I'll make it happen. And all I can tell you guys is that Robert is just amazing. The guy has skills beyond belief. What you're seeing here is nothing compared to what he can do, and there'll be videos and clips of Robert in his shop and conversations with him testing different things later on. This is the storage unit after we took the trailer out, and as you can see, it takes up quite a bit of space in there. So we wanted to clean it out. So we did sweep it out a little bit, but we wanted to really, really clean it out to get it ready for the build. But we must have gone for a drive into the sunset. We saw a trailer along the way. There's little Koo strapped up behind Maggie like she was in the very beginning. Oh, here we go. This is me cleaning the floor. I mopped it and I swept out all the dust balls and everything. We're basically making it our own little, our workshop basically. And we would outfit it even more later. And I'm going to tell you more about that on another episode. But this apparently is Heather catching me using our portable toilet because we didn't have a bathroom. So we had our portable toilet. So we just used that. And there's Heather. So Heather, I got you back. You took a picture of me. I took a picture of you. Now we're even. Here is interesting, guys. We took the floor out of the trailer. And while Robert had the trailer, we would literally for hours, we took painter's tape for hours, would walk around and we say, okay, that's where the toilet's going to go. That's where the sink's going to go. We never did use that sink, but we did use that toilet. And that's it. We even had the framing to the doorway, to like where the diamond plate framing was on the doorway. So we literally made like a sketch. I guess I was chilling there. This was me seeing what it'd be like to go to the bathroom standing up. Some more drawings there. Some more outlays there. Sizing up. Didn't use that stove. Didn't use that sink. There's our first notebook. We would have many of those. Some pictures of all the stuff. That's all the carpet, by the way, guys, in those yellow totes. Looks like some of our chill spot, our chairs and whatnot. Some more outlays and more outlays. Now, guys, that's going to wrap it up for episode 18. I know it wasn't super exciting, but we're finally here. We're finally starting to build. I want to take a minute to go over some things that are going to change for you guys. The first one is you're going to see a bunch of video montages showing up on the channel. Some will have sound, some will have music, some will have sound and music, some will have narration like this, and you'll continue to see episodes just like this. So there's that whole divergence thing I was telling you guys about. So we're going to have episodes where we show you the pictures from the trip, and we're going to have episodes explaining kind of what we're doing with the background, and that's going to take a little while to get those together, so just be patient. I wanted to get this episode out because I know it's been a while. It was April 6th, I think, last time I got you guys an episode. We do have 11 subscribers. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but we have to start somewhere. I want to say thank you to all 11 of you. I hope you're enjoying the trip. I hope you're enjoying the story, and we will continue bringing it to you. For now, that's it. So I just want to say take care, stay safe, and God bless. And we're going to see you next time on episode 19 when we really, literally pick up the tools. We're going to meet Tyler, and we're going to get in the nitty-gritty of building the future Tiny Wanderer. I'll see you guys next time.